Hello! Thank you for watching this YouTube video today. Today I'm going to be going over totems and exactly how effective they can be. I'm going to actually break this part into a couple videos because there's a lot of interesting things with totems. So what we'll do is we'll just go over some of the totems right now. So I have a bunch of the totems all ready to go, but I'm going to make it so you can see all the totems and exactly what they do. But before that, I'm just going to do each totem. So the first one I'm going to show you is Shockwave Totem. Shockwave Totem, once you place it on the ground, get rid of cast and damage taken. It basically just looks like this. Right? This is what a totem looks like. It has health on it, so as enemies damage it, it makes it so it takes more damage. This specific totem does an area effect physical damage attack all the way around it and knocks enemies back as it does that. It's actually not really that popular of a totem just because it's hard to increase the damage of it and it has reduced effectiveness by a lot, so it's kind of a totem that's not used as much, but you could still make it useful. It would just take a lot. The biggest reason is it has a modifier on it that reduces its effectiveness by a lot. It has a 50% damage effectiveness on it, meaning any damage that you apply to it is reduced by 50%. But you can increase the damage on it by, you can use like this node right here, Path of the Warrior, just increases flat physical damage. You can use a Rustic Sash. Rustic Sashes give just flat percentage physical damage. The problem is there isn't really a lot on the tree that just increases physical damage. Usually it's like one-handed physical damage, two-handed physical damage. So scaling that with physical damage is kind of hard. The other way you can scale the damage of Shockwave Totem is you can get the totem nodes. Totem nodes would make it so it has more cast speed. It'd make it so it has increased damage, and you can give it health too. For Shockwave Totem, the totem nodes might be an okay idea, mainly because it's just so hard to scale it any other way. Its crit chance is very low. It only has a 4% chance to crit, so scaling it with crit is not really a good idea. There's also a totem node ring here that increases damage and life and resistances, so you could try to use that ring with it. You could use totem placement, totem damage, duration, and then social bond. This would make it so you have two of these out at once, which could be very useful in some situations. The other thing that would affect it is it's an area effect. It has the area effect tag on it, so grabbing increased area effects to skills and damage would increase the effectiveness of it. These two. The other thing that would add effectiveness to it, which I actually didn't bring with me, but you could link it with a added fire. You can also link it with cast speed. You can also link it with other things too, but I think these would be like the best that you can do for it. You could do concentrated effect too, or increased area effect, but I just want to show you with what we already have here. Okay. I accidentally put my other aura back. Alright, so yeah, so as you can see, the aura now has more cast speed. I mean, the totem has more cast speed. It also does fire damage on top of the physical damage. So it gives you an idea of how to scale some totems. And when I put it down, you can tell already, it's already casting a bit faster. It's also doing fire damage to monsters too. And the added fire would only grow as the spell grows. So you could make a Shockwave Totem work, it would just require some work. As far as your gear is concerned, you would want cast speed on it. Cast speed would increase its effectiveness by quite a bit. As you could tell just with this cast speed, it's already increasing the effectiveness by a lot. See, there's that. And then I wish this row would just stop for a second. Okay, it just wants to die or something. So then if we put this cast speed back in, then you can kind of see exactly what's going on. See how much faster it actually casts. So that's one huge way of scaling totems, is just having cast speed. Cast speed adds a lot of damage, and it makes it actually survive a little bit longer too. So those are some ideas on how to make Shockwave Totem work, and as I go on, I'll be talking about more of the totems. But otherwise, this is where I'm going to cut out on this YouTube video. Thank you for watching today.